Alright guys, so another video. You might think it's a Nike since it's the Nike box, but unfortunately for those that are expecting a Nike, it's not. I'm just using the box since I can't find the box for some reason for those inside. Let me quickly open and show it to you what it is. And these are probably one of my favorite newer edition sneakers that Reebok created, inspired by the Omni Lite, and those are called the Pump Omni Hexaride. So Hexaride was a technology that was inspired by both Hexalite and DMX, and if I flip the outsole you will be able to see it. So they have these huge pods throughout the shoe that are exactly like the Hexalite with this same cellular structure, but they're spread around the whole sole. So it's all the way from the heel to forefoot, and they're kind of like independent cells full with air, and of course this provides sort of a ride over air, and that's why they call it a Hexaride. Very interesting and very nice shoe. A lot of people slept on these when they came out around 2007, 2008, but of course I had to grab them. I knew it's going to be something rare in the future. I really like these. I got them for way over on the retail. I think it was like something like maybe $60, I want to say. But yeah, a lot of players played with these around that time, including Yao Ming. I think he just got into the league and he got a contract with Reebok, so he had special colorways created for him. Now I notice a slight yellowing here on the plastic portion, that it's this signature Omni Lite strap, plastic strap, so probably with the time sitting. Again, with Reebok, the quality of these is absolutely impeccable. All the upper around here, it's a full grain, thick full grain leather. Toe box, side paneling, right here, all around this section, all full grain leather. The only synthetic is right here on the tongue, and of course the plastic portions, but there is a large TPU cup around the heel. It's placed outside. RBK right here for Reebok. You can see how the sole is shaped to have these outriggers down for better stability for your feet. You can see how independent those pods are. Actually, you can probably in a certain angle you can see all the way to the other side. That's very interesting. Other thing about these, they actually made the logo, vector logo, sort of a hidden. It's all blacked out right here instead of white. So the only indication of this being a Reebok is the RBK here, the pump of course, and RBK here on the tongue, RBK here on the toe box and at the back. But this is the only vector logo they placed here. You can see for extra ventilation and breathability, they perforated the midsole and added this sort of a mesh right here, and this mesh actually extends all the way through the insole, so there will be a lot of heat dissipation down there. Not a lot of shoes are made like this today. You can see the insole, how perforated it is around this section, and get that better heat dissipation through the outsole straight up. So as you can see here, here's the mesh. You can see my finger in the back. So and this there's an additional mesh on top of this plastic one that is perforated to kind of provide a little bit more stability, so not get perforated or something like that when you play hard on these. Let me put the insole in. So being inspired by the Omni, I think it was, in my mind, a successful model. They had a lot going for them. They had these sort of Hirachi style holes around here on the heel, but we know many Reeboks had that as well back in the day, so I wouldn't consider that a Hirachi branding or anything like that. The ton and the pump chamber is actually on the midfoot section right here, but it's not a complete ton. It's kind of an inner booty sort of a thing, because the ton is actually extension from the upper, this whole upper right here. This is the ton, or half booty, I would call it. So definitely interesting design. And in the back, there's an additional heel lock and notch. And I can guarantee you, when you put those in the feet, they're not going anywhere. This is cupping your heel very well. This is super comfortable around your Achilles here. It's not going to get any pinching or any discomfort. And the pump, of course, works perfectly well. I love that time that Reebok is actually producing fully functional and very nice working pumps. They're somewhat smaller than the old ones. But yeah, great model. I was so happy to grab these. I wish I had some of the other colorways as well. There was a white and red one that I really liked. This black and white and orange, of course. There was another black one that actually the Vector logo was visible, but then the Omni Zone, you know, this portion, for those of you that don't know, if you twist it like this on the Omni Zone, it actually stands for, you know, the Z for the zone. Yeah, I mean, great model. It's one of those newer creations. They were probably the last real, you know, tech and engineered. Oh, actually, there's a tiny Vector logo right here. I never noticed that before. Super grippy rubber, very high performance shoe, or at least for the time. They're a little bit on the heavy side, but again, weight doesn't really matter that much. If you're a real player, or if you're a casual user, of course you wouldn't care, because most of the retros are pretty heavy. But yeah, the Omni Hexaride was a great invention in my opinion. Very clean model, and I absolutely love it. I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Thank you guys for your support. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to collectivekicks.com for more sneaker news, reviews, and history articles. And you have a wonderful day.